California. It's 3:03. So I'm calling it. I'm saying it's weekend time. So go for it. Whatever you do, let's do it. Hello, Darren. Anybody a little stressed? Well, I suppose. I'm trying not to get too stressed. Brad, fantabulous Friday. Sister Sue, greetings to you. Christopher Korn, happy Friday. You made it for one live again. Yes, I'm happy to see you here, Pick. Good to see you too. You're going bananas. Oh, well, you're eating one. Oh, Pick. You had me there for a second. I hope we're not going bananas. Hello, Bob. Happy first weekend day of the new year. Scott, greetings. Phil, 6:03 in D.C. Yeah, you're well into your weekend there in Washington, D.C. And I don't blame you if you started drinking 2 days ago, my friend. Robinson, hello. Good to see you on a Friday. If nothing else, all this political stuff is interesting. Jeff, I guess so. Michael, greetings to you in Switzerland. You've called Washington. I'll have to take care of the nuclear stuff for the next 12 days. I'll do my best. Happy Impeachment Friday, Andrew. Well, we'll see. We'll see all about that. But I'm not. That's beyond the scope of what we do here at the Daily Briefing. Nobody's getting impeached. Lady Jerry is still in office, and proudly so. I'm happy to have her. I think she's won an election for a lifetime term. Not that she's a dictator. I think we go back and forth on who's the dictator. But she's in the House trying to log into the Hi-Fi app because she's got a David Bowie tribute musical concert that she's bought a ticket to. And she's trying to figure out how to log in. So I figured out how to download the app to the Fire Stick. Grandpa figured out how to download an app. And now she's in there entering her password in, and there was just one of those little dotty. Amy, greetings to you in Detroit. Stephanie, I say hi to you too. Thanks, Brad, for passing that along. Jen, you're here. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, Lady Jerry would never concede defeat. No, Lady Jerry's not a quitter. That's one thing about her. She's not a quitter. She won't let me quit either, which is good. And I didn't quit today. It's a bit cold in California. Why was I leaning over? Well, here's your answer. Fire up the fart machine for Friday happy half hour. So, yeah, Lady Jerry's not a quitter. She's been out surfing today. I've been in for my swim. It was kind of a hazy, foggy day, which created normally from where we are here, I can see the pier, the Santa Monica Pier, when I go down to the beach, but today it was kind of fogged in, so I couldn't see the pier. So the beach really had a rugged kind of a feeling that I had a little fantasy that I was somewhere else on the California coast today. But it was cool in the water, but it felt great to be in there, and I enjoyed that, and I survived it. Phil, that's the Peter Frampton thing. I don't know if it is the Peter Frampton thing, but it could be. So, Laura, you're saying hello from Georgia. Yes, good to see you. You love it when SoCal folks say it's cold. Yes, Flavia, you're right. It's not that cold. It got down to a brisk 52 degrees this morning. Ooh, we had to put on our jackets. And it does make it a little bit... I mean, going swimming at 52 degrees it does feel a little cool. So, have I done any biking in the new year? Todd, I haven't. If you've been following me on Strava, you know that I haven't had a bike ride yet this year. Well, we were up in Mammoth until we drove back, I believe it was on the 4th. So that was Sunday. And then this Monday through Friday, I've sort of been just swimming, done a little bit of workouts here at home, but haven't gone on a bike ride this week. I'm thinking I might go tomorrow, although our daughter's got a little adventure down at the basketball place that I have to take her to, which would have been when I would have gone for a ride. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to go for a ride this week. I have talked to Clinton about the t-shirts, and I owe him a phone call. It's this whole government government snafu has put a monkey wrench into the T-shirts, which once again may or may not happen. But I had been talking to him about that, and that was something that I was going to do today. I'm just looking around on the floor of all the things that we do on the show. So I didn't get any biking in. Did I maybe fantasize that I was Charlton Heston on the beach at the end of Planet of the Apes? No, I didn't. You've gone ahead and done it, haven't you? There was enough people down at the beach that it didn't feel like I was Charlton Heston. Oh, there she is. Lady Jerry. Lady Jerry, come on in.
Hello.
I didn't bring your chair over because I didn't, I was a bit, I had to bring that heater in because the heater that I had in here, it doesn't work anymore.
What a bummer.
It is a bummer.
Oh, sorry if I yelled that right at Mevo. Sorry,
Yeah, that's
everybody.
okay. Come on in.
Yeah, really
Come
loud
on in,
bummer.
say hello.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Happy Friday. Oh, nice new heater. Is this one to go up on the deck
That's
when
the
we're
one.
up there?
That's the one from up there. It was under the tub, but I brought it back here.
Oh, it was under the tub, but now it's in Jake's office. How's everybody? How's it
and
going?
just asking if this is a jean. It is a jean jackety kind of a thing.
Yeah, it's a good one though
It's
because
like
it's
a barn
shirt.
jacket. Yeah.
I
think
like
they call
it.
it a barn jacket.
I like it more than your other denim jacket. I this one I approve of. This gets the Lady Jerry.
Well, I'd like
seal
you to
of
go through
approval.
my closet and rank all of my clothes in the order of your preference, if you could.
Well, could I? I mean, yeah,
I'm wearing
yeah,
your 17th favorite shirt today.
No, I won't rank them like that. I'll just say they'll just get a yes or a no. They'll get a check, as we
yeah.
call it in New Zealand, a tick,
Yeah.
or a. It's really funny though because I know other women whose husbands aren't allowed to wear shit that they don't like. But I know you think I'm really tough, but I'm not as tough as some of those other wives. Other wives have really strict things about their
If
husbands.
you think that you can keep me from wearing things, I don't
can't.
think that you can. And
I can't,
don't
I
think
know
it'd
it.
be good for our marriage
No,
if we started
no, I know.
saying, "Oh, I need you to take that off." I think a lot of husbands are like, "You can't wear that," or "Put this on." I feel like that's why you see a lot of women dressed ridiculously, is because their husbands tell them what to wear.
Oh no! I think if I dressed, you'd look cool. But But yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have you dressed up in some ridiculous mocker. I wouldn't have you out there looking like an idiot.
Bob says
Promise.
you look like you were out snowshoeing with him this morning. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Was I, Bob?
Were you
Was I-
snowshoeing?
Oh, well, looks like she was snowshoeing with me this morning. I don't know. Do I look unkempt? Is it my?
Well, Jen's here today, and she says that there was a shark attack death in New Zealand today.
Oh, jeez.
How's that for a fun
Oh,
fact?
fun fact.
Would you-
What
how do
beach,
you-
Jen?
Hey,
What beach? Can
how
you
do
tell
you-
me what beach?
Would you like to respond to the shark attack in New Zealand?
Well, yes, I would. Am I on?
Yeah.
Bloody sad. It's a bloody sad day in New Zealand when one of the Kiwis gets eaten by a bloody shark. And I'm sort of joking, but we were home in New Zealand. Remember when that guy who was swimming and he got attacked by a whole lot of sharks? He swam into where they were feeding.
I don't remember that.
Well, it was really terrible because he got, mauled, munched to death. And these fishermen came because they'd been putting out chum or something, and they tried to save this poor deep sea fisherman. No, deep sea swimmer. And then when we were there last time surfing, our friend Martin wanted to regale us with a story right before we went surfing in Muriwai.
Yeah, he does like a good shark story.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of sharks. Yesterday, though, there was
What do you mean you're not afraid of them? I think if you were in swimming and there was a shark in there, you wouldn't want anything to do with it, would you?
No, I would get the fuck out, Lord Jerry. I'd come home. Oh, as the microphone has given you COVID.
I think it's a bit dusty, this microphone.
Well, give it back to me. So can I go for a different voice effect? What's this one? Is this one
No,
weird?
hang on.
Do. Oh.
This plays this. This plays this. I'm not sure how we turn it off now.
Yeah, you push this where you want to speak in the middle. Hello?
And I think maybe, no, this doesn't seem, oh, well, yeah, it does change the effect a little bit. This effect is different from this effect. This effect here. Anyway.
Yeah, they can hear it out
we'll
the
figure
end.
this out in, Jen says that she loves the microphone. It's like being at a concert.
Yeah, okay, give it to me. Give it to me, okay. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, Wembley. Have any of you seen that movie Still Crazy with Bill Nighy, where he's in a band that's kind of defunct and they're having the wedding service at his castle, which is actually on sale, but they take down the forced sale sign.
I think you brought this up before. You have to put the mic on me when I'm talking.
Hello, Wembley.
Pork, cock, pork, cock, pork, cock, pork, cock.
I don't think there's a...
Oh, really? The Jerrys are going wild today
Yeah,
with their production
it's the special
values. I
effects.
mean,
Yeah.
this thing just looks like a great big penis. I mean, it's quite... I suppose a lot of microphones just like great big penises, so we'll be kidding. What about that show in Denmark? It's a kids show where the guy... So first of all, we heard that it was the guy, one of the characters that just had a really huge penis. But what it actually is, it's a hugely long penis. So it's a penis that sort of, it's red and white stripes and it kind of flies all over the place and does magic things.
What,
I mean,
and that's a children's show?
children's show in Denmark. Yeah, it's got one of the characters. Oh, we're back to. No, I don't want the fart machine. I like the. Now I want the microphone because that's way more fun.
Oh well.
And yes,
you can't
Jen,
have everything.
we are at a concert. Oh yeah, take my temperature. What the fuck
So
is
what's
it today?
Oh, it says 98.
Good. I like to be in
No,
the 98s.
99.1. Oh Jesus.
Oh well, I have
So
just.
did you log in for your concert? Is it the Peter Frampton thing?
No, sorry,
Somebody
no,
told me-
it's David Bowie.
But
We're
maybe
going to
David Bowie is doing a tribute to Frampton. It's 97.8.
David Bowie is dead, darling, and it's his
Or maybe
birthday,
Peter
and
Frampton
it's a tribute to
maybe Peter Frampton
Maybe
is doing
Peter Frampton. There are all kinds of people. It's Trent Reznor, it's Perry Farrell, it's Cyndi Lauper. I think it's the Goo Goo Dolls. It's all kinds of people who are in it. So, 37 in Atlanta. Too cold. Yes, Laura, it is.
Dave
It
says
is,
it's 29. His wall is telling him it's 29. Well, that's cold.
Have you got a
That's cold for
barometer
wall.
on your wall? Is there a barometer on that wall, Dave? Is that what it is? Or a thermometer?
Oh, Cindy's asking if we've ever done any of those trips. I'm going to have to scroll up to see
Which
if I can-
trips?
well,
Shark
she had a
trips?
question up here. They had four sisters in hiking road, and we
Oh, the
four
Appalachian
sisters
Trail.
had a hiking road scholar vacay scheduled in May along the Appalachian Trail. It has unfortunately been canceled because of COVID. Yeah, I would have liked to have gone on the. I was going to go on the Appalachian Trail when I was a kid, but that never did happen. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm up for that long of a hike.
Andrew wants to know talk show. Yes.
Have you
Well-
have ever tried to develop or been offered a talk show, late night or otherwise? Lady Jerry could be the announcer, and yeah. Well, listen, Andrew, I said to my manager, "Hey, we're doing this daily briefing show," and she said, "I've seen it. I love it." And I said, "Well, is there any way we could get it on TV?" She goes, "Well, the only way that they're buying things off of social media to put on television is if you have so many people watching that there's already as many people who would watch on television watching the thing that's not on television." So anyway,
So tell all your friends and get them to tell all their friends. We need everybody to tell 10 people and those people to tell 10 people. And then we'll get enough of a following and people watching. And then we'll be on the television.
then we'll be on the television right now.
Yeah.
It's just good to be on the Facebook and the YouTube.
Yeah, but it would be fun to take. Yeah, Betsy, I could have it wrong. It might not be Goo Goo Dolls and Trent Reznor, but it definitely is Trent Reznor and all kinds of people. And I mean, Trent Reznor does everything now. Every movie you watch, Trent Reznor did the soundtrack on it.
He's busy.
Yeah. Cyndi Lauper apparently what did she do at New Year's Eve? Someone said apparently she was doing a concert and she did something a little untoward, or kooky. But who knows? Maybe we're all doing. Oh, what's going on with Lady Jerry's show? Well, Rachel, we did talk about that the other day, and I have had some interest in it, and people like it, and I've been having some suggestions.
Not just I'm folding my arms too.
Yeah, I'm
Not just
getting
me.
serious.
It wasn't just me that was interested. Other people are interested.
No,
in the
other
show.
people are interested. I'm
Yes.
getting feedback from production companies, and they're saying
A lot of production companies are sniffing around.
Yeah. So I've got some production companies sniffing around. I'm looking at the color of your skin as opposed to my skin.
I look great, don't I?
Well, you do. I look a little bit like a vampire.
Well, you are
but it
more
could be.
white than I am. You're
Well,
more Caucasian, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'm more of a but it could also be that I've got some some leftover sunblock from this morning when I was surfing and it was
Diaper? Did you have your diaper cream on?
Oh, well, I did put a bit of diaper cream on because it did get sunny before it got crowded. It was sunny and then there were just too many people in the water. Bloody people. Bloody people.
Christopher Korn says he saw Nine Inch Nails open for Bowie.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah,
think about
I
that?
saw that show too. Did you love it, Christopher? Let me know because I thought it was okay. You know, I mean, it was when they sort of swapped stages and then it was Bowie, of course, you know, that was kind of great. But I can't say it was my most fantastic Bowie experience, but I did see that concert. So yes, there is interest, and then of course, you know, they want me to have a major celebrity who's going to be more involved.
Oh,
and
yes,
so,
I remember that.
Yes, yes. So we had this
And
conversation.
I had
We had
my
this
feelings
update.
hurt because I wasn't a major
Yeah,
enough
you weren't
celebrity,
considered major enough.
which
yeah.
is the reason that this show hasn't taken off.
Well, we just.
But, and
yeah.
yet, Friday, never too late, fun meter maximum.
Yeah,
Bang.
yeah. The fun meter is at maximum.
So
and
I'd
then
save some of these clips and things. Did you have something you wanted to talk about Vanilla before I get on to?
Is this we going back to the 1980s
Yeah,
jokes?
yeah.
Okay, all right, Jerry. I
This
suppose
one here is
I'm feeling brave
this
enough.
one here is the Small Society. It's often it's very hard to see it, Small Society. But this is a political cartoon by Brickman, and they're on Capitol Hill, and people have got different signs protesting things. One says "Control toxic waste." One says "Save the Earth." One says "Stop acid rain." And then this angry everyman says, "What is with you people? You carry on like this was some kind of a big deal." That was from December in the 1980s, and those things are all still a big deal.
Yeah, sorry, I was so busy reading comments I couldn't pay any attention. Yeah, thank you, Jen. Yes, Belinda, New Zealand is known for me. We're known for beautiful scenery,
And as Dave says,
delicious lamb. Yep.
they're known for not being dipshits about a pandemic.
Yeah, and they're especially known right now for not being dipshits about, you know, we've only had 25 COVID deaths in New Zealand. So New Zealand is kind of the winner. And when my mother calls me and says, we're feeling very smug down here, she's sort of right, because they should be feeling smug because they've done amazingly.
These are some of the...
Oh, sorry,
these are
back
some
to
of
you.
the
Back to you.
jokes from the 80s.
Get the microphone. Get the microphone.
Yeah.
They're going to be funnier.
All right,
Trust
good
me,
idea.
the jokes from the 80s are going to be funnier if you say them through a funny microphone because...
I'm going to read this as Yakov Smirnoff because it's his style of joke.
In youth, we run into difficulties. In old age, difficulties run into us.
This is a sign on an
Yeah,
egg.
ha 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 ha.
This is a sign on an. This
Sorry.
is a sign on an egg truck. On an egg truck. Hit me, and the yolk's on you.
Oh my God! Where did your grandma and your aunt sent these to you?
We got so many presents delivered after Christmas that we have a new name for the post office. Parcel passed.
These are a bit painful, darling. I'm finding this a bit painful. Did the person who got attacked by the shark at Waihi Beach, Jen, did they get killed or are they still alive? I'm hoping they're still alive. There are sharks down there. Yes, Christopher, the transition was amazing and it was cool to see Bowie and he was wearing an unbelievable suit. Do you have that? There's that fabulous book. There was a exhibition at the V&A. Well, it went to a few different places and it was all the crazy shit that David Bowie has worn on stage throughout his career. And
That was the title of the exhibit. The craziest shit David Bowie.
well, that's what I would have. If I had been in charge, if I had been the curator of that,
I'm sorry to
that
miss
exhibition,
that.
I'm finding that he's a really hot
Yeah,
Lord.
well, this is
Jer.
the nice thing about this one is it works. I'm gonna turn
Yes,
it on.
the other one was not
So-
good. What do you okay. All right, you want to do some talking?
Well, no, you want to talk about the crazy things that David Bowie wore on stage, the exhibit that you went to?
Yeah,
I'd
we
like
don't
hear
have
that
to. We
story.
don't have to talk about that. But anyway,
like to hear
one of
that
the things
story.
was the suit that he wore with the 9-inch nails because it was very. That was in the 90s, right? Oh, my
Was the
goodness.
suit that
Yes.
David Bowie wore with the 9-inch nails show good? Let's ask Mr. Predicto.
Yeah, like he knows.
Definitely not.
He didn't like it. Mr. Predicto did not care for David Bowie's suit.
Oh, well, it was,
Mm-hmm.
maybe an acquired taste, but you have to,
Jeff has got the Mr. Microphone ad up there.
Oh,
well, this is
God,
not the Mr.
Jen,
Microphone.
the person is dead and it was a teenage girl. Oh, now I feel, oh, that's horrible. God, I sort of was joking in the beginning about shark attacks. We've lost a Kiwi. But it is, yeah. Oh, well, hopefully. It wouldn't have been a tourist because no tourists can go there right now. So it would have been we're minus one New Zealander today.
Both Jen and Michael point out that the shark is still alive. So
Yeah, well, yeah. Great
You
for
gotta-
the shark.
yeah,
That's-
it's only bad
yeah.
news on one side of that shark.
Yeah, the
attack.
shark was clearly Antifa. That's funny. David Bowie can do no wrong. You're kind of right, Jeff. I mean, even when he's lying in the back of that limo, he's not lying. He's sitting up and he's drinking milk and he's coked out of his brain. You know, when he came to LA and he hates LA because he went kind of crazy here and he's not making sense. you
So
know.
this was a Christmas
He was
present
great.
from Fanula.
Yeah.
She got me this notebook. Did you actually get me this notebook?
No, Fanula got it for you.
Fanula got it for me. It says, what does it say, Jerry?
It says, fucking brilliant.
And then she inscribed it thusly. I thought I'd just read this
Yeah.
because, Dear Dad, Merry Christmas. Here's a notebook for all of your brilliant thoughts and notes. I love you so much. You're amazing and my favorite father I have ever had. And she signed it too,
Yeah.
which means that she
She-
stands behind it.
Yeah. She's standing by her endorsement, her
And
powerful
she does
endorsement
know
of you.
she does know that that's a joke.
Yeah.
Jen says, "Remember, my mom died of a shark attack. This hits me at home." Oh God, Jen.
Jen, really?
I can't even. Don't even
Oh,
ask.
my
It's
God,
terrible
no.
if it's true
Oh,
and if
well,
it's not true.
oh.
I mean, if it.
Wow.
I think, oh,
Yeah. Jen? Okay. That's pretty intense.
I've got a question for you from the question box.
Yeah.
Are
So
you
yesterday, I would just have to say this one thing. I was going to say it
quite
before.
right?
No, but I was in the water. And
In
I
the
was,
water?
And I was looking over and there was
You
this
mean the
thing
bathtub or the
bobbing.
ocean
No,
water?
the ocean. And there was this thing bobbing and I was like, is that some kind of a mutant seal? Like,
Could you
is it a
speak
piece
up
of
a bit?
wood?
A
What?
mutant seal or a piece of wood?
What is that? And I was really, I kept on watching it going, is that thing going to, come over and attack me? Or does it need help? Is it in distress? It sort of looked really odd. And then it did move as if it could still kind of swim. It was very interested in moi. And then I did see further out another seal that was obviously okay. I mean, it was very weird. And then it moved along. So it must have been, because normally they move their heads around and you can see, that they're a seal and they're okay.
Seldom do you mistake a
Yeah.
seal for a piece of wood. Jen says no.
Okay.
It wasn't cancer,
Yeah,
not a
I thought you were
shark attack.
probably
It's funny.
joking. But,
Laura's asking if our daughter signed her full name. No, she signed to Fanula J. She
Yeah,
assumed-
yeah.
But she put the J on there just so to distinguish herself from
on
the
my
other Fanulas.
on my Christmas card, she said that she really loved me and she thinks that I'm great, and she doesn't tell me that probably often enough. So that was quite sweet.
yes,
And
well-
then the other day she told me something, and you're not allowed to say. She told me that apparently that I'm the coolest mum out of the mums. And which was quite nice. And they talk about me, well, Belinda would let you do that. Well, Belinda, of course, she would let you wear blah, blah. Or,
It's a fine line, isn't it, between the coolest mom and the dumbest mom?
No, it is not. Fuck, Jesus. No, because the thing is, I often feel like, I'm quite strict. But apparently, in comparison to the other mums, I'm not. I'm not that strict.
Jeff, this joke only works in parentheses, but Jeff, that's funny. My dad died of a shark attack as well. Cancer.
Oh, God.
Jeff, you made me laugh.
Well, my dad died partially of a shark attack, parentheses, cancer. He also had Alzheimer's, he had a bad ticker, and he'd fallen off a 100-foot cliff and lived about 18 months before he died.
Keys is saying,
Yeah.
look at Blue Jean Jake Johansson. Welcome aboard, Keys. I know you're probably not wearing pants, but I'm wearing jeans on the top today.
Sue, your sister says, let Belinda have the win, Jake.
Oh, yes, of course. You can have the win.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
one of
the coolest
best-
mum.
You're
I'm
one
the
of
coolest mum.
mums.
Yeah, not
But
the
it's
dumbest.
But it's because
Of course,
you-
I'm not the dumbest mum.
No, but
Jesus,
it's
we all
because-
know that I'm super fucking
Yeah.
smart. When I was going to university and I was really,
Do you know
and
why
this wasn't
Belinda's-
that many years ago, Jake was a bit intimidated by how smart I was and stuff that I would come home and tell
yes.
him about it.
Thank
And at one
God.
point he said, I think you might be the smartest of the two of us. And I'm like, think.
Luckily, she's forgotten most of that. If you want to be
Have
the most,
not.
if you want to be the most popular mom,
Yep.
hand out candy bars, and as the children get a little older, switch to whiskey. That's not from the question box. Who would you like to trade places with for 1 month?
Okay, I just have to read Jen's comment. I just want to say goodbye to everyone. Elton John and Miley Cyrus are redoing a Metallica song and I'm going to kill myself. Oh, what the fuck are they doing that for?
Jen,
That's ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure you can block that on the internet, but
Yeah.
I have to say I'm pretty interested in it. Who would you like to trade places
Yeah.
with for 1 month?
Oh, God. Well, who would I... Not Lady Gaga. That's for real. Oh, I'd quite like to be Kamala Harris for a month.
Really?
Yeah, when she gets in there and starts kicking some ass. Yeah, why not? Or is there a bit... Oh, no, Stacey Abrams. Stacey Abrams. She's way... Yeah, she's super cool. I'd like to be Stacey Abrams for a week. I'd like to get some of that mojo, and then I would like to bring it back with me into my everyday life. It's either that or I have to take magic mushrooms and take my consciousness to a different level. A Stacey Abrams level. So that's either how I do it. Either trade places, I get into her body for a month, or I have to have a psychedelic
So who would you like to trade
experience.
places with for 1 month? You, Stacey Abrams.
Yeah.
Jen wants to go trade with her.
Yeah, your life is cool. I know, Jen. I know, and I think I already know how to mother, take care of your kids. I've got a fairly good handle on that. The little post that you wrote at Christmas about the 8-year-old and the 15-year-old and the contretemps, the crazy, how you sort of make Christmas work and all the stuff that you have to go through in the day and the conversations with your dad. I am ready to take that shit on, Jen. So when you need a deputy, when you've had enough on a Christmas day and you need me just to bust on in there and, do all those, go fuck yourselves with your dad and tell the 15-year-old to, go be in another fucking family, I'm ready.
I'd like to quickly respond to several of the comments here. David, that's... thank you for asking who I would trade places with.
Oh, yeah. Who would? Well, you asked me. Yeah, give me the card, and I'll ask you. Who would you like to trade?
Well, I'd trade places with you, so I could be married to me.
Oh my God! What an ego, ladies and gentlemen. There's hardly room in here for me anymore. There's hardly. I'm falling off my chair because his ego is like.
That was David says, "Can I trade places with someone that gets to spend a lot of time with me?" My second choice, Andrew, you're right, is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. That's for sure.
Jake lived the T-shirt you had on yesterday. What T-shirt?
I'm gonna funk you to death.
Okay, I've got a good T-shirt on today. Can you see what it says? Save the whales, save our souls. Ladies and gentlemen.
Save the whales, save our souls.
Yeah, Jake, yeah. And I'm not trying to motorboat anybody. I know it's a whale and it's got a bit of a marine theme. I'm not, that's it. They're hidden now. Yeah.
You've got to hide your love away.
Well, that was a joke, by the way, Jen. Thanks for pointing that out, Jen. I was doing some jokes back.
Yeah.
Except I'm not a comedian, so I do different kind of jokes than you do.
Well, Darren is pointing out, not sure it's not always better to in someone else's shoes. Yes, I agree, Darren. I'm not trading places for real with anybody. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I would try out because that seems like a fun ride just watching. But I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do what he does. And I'm not even talking about the workouts. I'm talking about all the social media and other stuff. But I like being me, and I like being with you.
Yeah. Bob is saying, be careful because after Lady Jerry trades places with Stacey Abrams, you're going to be a eunuch. It's going to be really tough on you.
Stacey Abrams is going to be tough on me? Does that mean I'm married to Stacey Abrams? No, you trade places with her, but I still get to be married to you. In this weird fantasy, there's two of you, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Michael says he finally likes whale watching. I think that's a compliment. I think that's a compliment, and also just a bit of creepiness.
It's not creepiness. It's flirting. It's totally cool.
Oh.
Thank you. I'll show you my whale any day. Hey, it's on a T-shirt. It's completely, it's completely PG rated. Hey, have you seen Jake's bit on whale watching that he did on Letterman that you can watch on YouTube? It's pretty funny, if I do say so. I was on that whale watching disaster, and we had my poor mum and stepfather on the boat. There weren't enough seats for everyone to sit down, so they're in their 70s and they've got to stand. I mean, actually, if something terrible had happened, like if that blue whale, we did see a blue whale fluke, if that blue whale had come over and knocked our boat over, I mean, we would have been
a toughie.
Oh my God. And Fanula is just puking off the back of the boat the whole time. And so I'm holding on to her as she's puking off the back of the boat, and trying really hard not to puke. And we had bought these little pressure bracelets that that you spent $15 for to have for them.
You got me to spend $15 on them. I didn't get one because I knew they were BS. But you spend $15 for them, and then as soon as you throw up, they give you your money back.
Yeah, they come running over with your $15 and they take your
Here you
stupid
go. Hope
pressure
this makes you
bracelet
feel
back.
better. It's like, well, that's my $15. So
But I hope you enjoyed having my $15 for the 10
And-
minutes it took before I started throwing up. Because that's about how long it took. It was, oh my God, it was a disaster. And then there were people up the front of the boat who I think felt perfectly well. They got all the seats and they probably were smoking up there, which made the rest of us feel worse. They probably weren't smoking. I'm just making that up to really rub it in how horrible it was.
yeah, it really happened. It really happened, the whale watching trip. And also, I had gotten us on one of those a biodiesel boat. So the fuel that the boat burned was biodiesel. So when they want you to throw up off the back of the boat, which also smells like French fry grease. So it's really awful. Like you're seasick, you're smelling the ocean mixed with kind of funky French fries. It was a rough day. But it's time for Seize the Day. Seize the Day. Seize the Day.
It's
Seize the
very,
day.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's very
nice.
reflecty when you
I
do
know,
it
it's
there.
hard. I know
Maybe
it-
do it up and at an angle. Yeah, see? There we go. Yeah.
You've got
Lady
so
Jerry
many
has-
good
yeah.
ideas.
Hello.
Did you learn that at community college
would
or
you-
regular college?
No, I learned that at the 4-year proper college. No, I already knew that. Come on.
Keys
I've
wants
got
to trade places with their dogs. With their dog.
Yeah.
All right. It's time for Seize the Day. Happy Friday. Do you have any big weekend plans?
Well, I'm watching the David Bowie tribute tonight with you.
Oh,
In
I'm
the
watching
living
it too. Yeah, I'm watching it too.
Well, if you want to, you can bugger off. I mean, hopefully,
no, I'm probably
Fanula
going to
will
watch
want
it.
to
I
watch
think
it
it'll
with
be
me.
great. I want to watch it with you.
I've dyed my
I wanna
hair.
watch it with you.
You can't see. I've sort of dyed it purple, but you
Yeah.
can't really see. For
Usually,
you know.
ladies wait to get a bit older before they put the blue rinse in their hair.
Oh
but,
no! Now you do it when you know. But I didn't do it properly. I ran out of patience, and I also had to go for a walk with my lady friends. So you can't. It's not a very good purple.
I think I'm
hairdo.
going to dye my hair. I'm going to put some. I don't know what color I should go. Should I go jet black?
No. Ugh. No.
I know it'd be creepy.
Do blue would be nice with the salt and pepper. I'd
Billy
like
Idol,
that.
completely.
Got my
Blonde.
handsome husband back. He
Oh,
shaved
yeah.
off the what do you call it? Wolverine. Guess who's got a Wolverine right now and is being given a lot of hass about it, and deservedly so on Twitter because he's a major d-bag. Ted Cruz. He's got a he's sort of got it shaved out there, and he's getting some hass on Twitter. Which
Ted Cruz is a real copycat.
yeah, he saw you had one.
Today's Alex Trebek's last show. That is a showbiz dream come true where your last show comes, 6 weeks after your last day on the planet. But yes, we should check out Alex Trebek's last show. What is Jeopardy?
Dave wants you to dye your hair plaid. Dye it plaid. That's a lot of work, Dave. Who's going to be doing that? Not me.
I don't think it's. I think that's a joke. It can't. You can't dye.
No,
your
you'd
hair
put a
black.
stencil on there and then you'd paint on different colours.
Okay.
Oh, did that piss you off when I said the stencil
No.
and painted different colours?
No, I
well, you
love
did.
it.
Oh,
Sometimes I just make a random face.
yeah, a random like.
Oh.
No, it was worse than that face. That face is
No,
pretty bad.
that's the face
Oh,
that
no,
you're
I'm making it you.
Oh.
Yeah. I hope you guys. I hope in profile it just looks like I'm doing a weird
Well-
squirrel face and I've got long teeth. Except I haven't got long teeth. I've got little teeth,
Let me ask you a question.
little pearls.
Where's the marriage at?
Oh, it's in the 9s right now. It's,
Yeah, I
it's
think so,
great.
too.
It's doing great.
We're-
Come on.
This could be a great weekend.
It could be. What else have we got? Oh, well, we've got some other things going on. You're taking... Fanula's doing some basketball tomorrow.
Yeah. Today's Seize the Day is by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
What? Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
He's
Longfellow. Maybe he's got a really
Yeah.
enormously long penis and he's going to
And-
be on a Danish TV.
Before
you
we
know.
go, Jen makes a good point that Alex Trebek was killed by a shark.
Oh. Well.
Cancer.
Oh.
Oh, jokes,
yeah.
Jerry.
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't always
Yeah, I
work.
don't get. I don't
All
get.
that college didn't help you with that joke, did it?
Well, no. I'm just eco smart. I just know about that
Yeah.
stuff. But
Michael, make the
Yeah.
weekend great again. Let's do it. All right. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. He that respects himself is safe from others. He wears a coat of mail that none can pierce. So respect yourself.
Yeah, and then
If
it's like having a suit of armor on.
Well, if you've got a realistic, understanding of who you are and what you're doing and why you're doing it, that's better than looking outward.
Well,
for
it's
that.
also, and not giving a shit what anyone else thinks about you, because you're really going wrong when you're worrying about what other people think. That's when you really get into a pile of doo-doo. Emotional and,
You know what I think?
professional doo-doo.
You know what I think?
What do you think?
I think I love you. There's some more
Let's
singing.
take it
There's
back
been
to
a lot
the
of singing today,
70s.
Rachel.
And,
All right.
yeah. Yes,
That's our show.
I wish Ted Cruz would have a shut
That's-
there. Yeah, okay, that's our show. I have to shut up. I will. I'm going to. Now.
That's our
No.
show. Don't give up. There'll be plenty of time to give up later, but do shut up every once in a while. All right.